Welcome to another Escape Route stream. Welcome to another Warrior Wednesdays. And yeah, that's Time of Fate from Ken's Rage. Just another game by Koei Tecmo with an excellent score. Like all these Warriors games do. I'm just gonna fix the on-screen chat. I've accidentally opened fucking Anaconda instead. I don't need to do any coding right now. Try again. Right, here we go. I've clicked the right thing. This always sounds so quiet as well. That should be alright. I am louder than the game, and the game is quite audible. Yeah, okay, I'm satisfied that that's okay. Right. I kind of just, had this console in sleep mode for a week, so hopefully it behaves. Yeah, I know I was going to do some of the side mode stuff over the course of the week, and I didn't again, which is just so incredibly typical, but that's because I'm so busy with other stuff. Right, so our next mission is Mitsuhide's Path, Defense of Echizen. Mitsuhide has begun serving under Yoshikage Asakura. Defeat their enemies and protect the citizens of Echizen. My powers increased several times over. My power is rising, overflowing!
明智城を義達に焼き払われ、城と親族をもろともに失った光秀は、自らの無力さに慟哭した。
Oh, Mitsuhide!
もう二度と大切なものを失わないために。光秀は力を磨くため。
Just came back for some Quake 2 deathmatch. Oh, is that like playable on? Oh yeah, because they remastered Quake 2, didn't they? Night Dive and whoever were involved, and there was a full-on like brand new campaign and stuff.
当てどない旅の末に光秀と利光は越前にたどり着いた。
Yeah, I had a look at it briefly. What threw me off was I started playing it with the PS5 DualSense plugged in,
第2章
and it's like,
武道
why does this have accelerometer? Why are there accelerometer controls on this? It kind of threw me off a little bit. That gyro aiming is very, very strange to have in Quake. Please wait, my lord. I beg you to rest. Oh yeah.
昨今の無謀、到底看過できるものではござらぬ。どうか恩義をいたわられよ。
Have a rest. We rested for a
今は
week.
休む間が惜しい。
Good.
悪いがもう少し進ませてくれないか。ここ越前で俺は何も成していない。一刻も早く強くならねばというのに。力を求める殿の心中。
Sympathize with my lord's search for strength. Exactly why you must rest every once in a while. Looks like there will be no resting. Echizen is full of unrest.
行くぞ、利光。不定の輩は俺が残らず切り伏せる。
How do we know they're lowlifes? We haven't seen them yet. It might be a peaceful protest. On their journey, Mitsuhide and Toshimitsu were witness to a conflict. Unwilling to ignore a cry for help, they intervened to strike down the enemy and protect the peasants. Why don't I get to play that?
ご助力くださった流浪の武士とはあなた方ですか？活躍ぶり、民より聞きました。心より感謝します。貴殿は申し遅れました。
Yoshikage Kira, I mean Yoshikage Asakura.
ここ越前国の守護を務めています。これはご無礼を。俺は明智十兵衛光秀と申します。して吉影様、越前に一体何が？越前は今
若さの阿波屋勢との戦のただ中
Yeah,
にあ
why
り
are
ます。
forces of Wakaza?
今まで民を守りながら、
It's always
なんとかし
Wakaza,
のいでき
but
ました
never Halkaza.
これも何かの縁。どうかお力添え願えませんか。
Days Gone is a game I need to go back to. I did pick it up
民
on
をお
Steam
守りいただきたいのです。
when it was brand new.
わかりました。我が刃
Played it for
ど
precisely
うか
one
当てにしてく
stream.
ださい。
Lost interest.
感謝いたします。
It wasn't that it was particularly bad. Like it was a fine game and all. It just didn't grab me,
居城に向かいます。どうか
which is a shame because I was ready to enjoy it. Zombie game, PlayStation Studios, PC, higher resolution, better frame rate. Sam fucking Witwer, and I just couldn't get into it.
時世の二文字はあらぬのであろうな。今度こそ
It's a shame because I know it's good. It just didn't gel with me at the time.
あのような
I think with a lot of games, it's just like it's a matter of am I playing them at the right time or not. Not one of them tacked on open worlds then. Equipment time. We could probably acquire some skills. Oh yeah, I got 117 skill points. I guess I went shopping for some skill points at the end of the last. Good things are more likely to happen. Yeah, alright. Increases damage from elemental attacks. I haven't really bumped into a lot of those. Increases health. Green skill, but okay. Increases the duration of items and some skills. Health by 15. Enemies drop more gold when defeated. Let's work our way towards that. Because gold can be spent on goods and services. Increases damage from. I could just like unlock. Booster gauge, yeah, that's handy. Duration of skills. But enough for maybe one more upgrade. Damage from elemental attacks. Obtain character's ultimate skill. Yeah, okay, sure. Sounds good. I'm not gonna spend my my level mastery, weapon mastery. I need to upgrade the dojo anyway. Do that. Okay, I'm satisfied. Going in with more Musa power. And my character's ultimate move available.
今度こそ守り抜いてみせる。まずは眼前の民兵に助立ちしよう。
Enemies should drop more money now as well.
敵は多勢。この戦を収めるには
Get back into the swing of things. You know, I haven't played this in a week. Don't let Yoshikage Asakura be defeated. Well, it would be nice if I could play as Yoshikage Asakura. Asakura, yes, queen. I take it he's the yellow. Oh wait, no. He's the he's the guy with the Shogun helmet. So I've got to take out maybe a gate or something. So I am going the right way. Wire's army attack has set the northwestern garrison ablaze. Garrison!
敵は多勢ゆえ、ゆめゆめご油断召されるな、殿。
ああ、分かっている。流浪の旅で磨いた力、今こそ発揮する時だ。
Barracks captain. Don't really need to go that way, but I think I will anyway. I don't think Asakura's in any trouble at the moment. Take out the Barracks Captain. Clear this area off. Claim it. Maybe we can claim this corner as well. I'm here. Why not? Claiming ownership. Ooh, rank up in weapons as well. That's nice. Also, the main character talking to himself makes sense in the context of the story. So, remind me, is he like... remind me why he talks to himself again. Other than because Sam Witwer is happy to read 1,000 lines of dialogue. Let me show you. Yeah, take that, Barracks Captain. If that's your real name. Yeah, Barracks Captain over here. Oh, I went through that door. That's nice. Okay. It's gone just hit at the right time for you. Yeah, I don't think it was the right time for me. I think that's solely the issue I have with it. What I'll do is I'll put it in the polls sometime soon, and then, you know, if it wins, I think it might be the right time for it. You guys are pretty good at picking the right things out of polls, you know? Mario 64 was just the right time we'd be playing Mario 64. And PS Tedium hit really well last night, so... You guys are good at picking. I recommended exactly one shitty game to you. Yaiba. Exhausted. Hey yo, check it out. It's green suit brown hair. Have we unlocked green suit brown hair to play as? No. Yes. We have. We play as green suit brown hair. Let's go. Defeat Masatsune, Henmi, and Yoshishige Sawamura. I'm gonna take him out. Yazayami's attack has put out the fire in the northwestern garrison. Mr. Garrison! I think it automatically collected the treasure chest we did. Yaiba has me kind of like... It's got me skeptical about playing another another Koei Tecmo Ninja game like ever again even though it wasn't them who developed it. Give me that rice ball. I saw a rice ball. I saw a jelly donut.
これはいささか苦
Yeah.
しいですね。
Okay, cool.
我がコートなれ俺に任せろ
Horse level increased, even though you're not on the horse.
俺はまだ強くなれる
Concept. They can't even spell their name right.
来てくれたのですね。
They don't even know how to spell their name properly.
共にこの危機を乗り越
What's
え
a
ましょう。
concept?
俺の力の礎となれ耐えきれん聞かせてもらう
カント目覚ましきご活躍。
手綱で終わる手綱で終わる
みんな出番です。より一層
Yeah.
守りを固めましょう。
That took out your leader.
救援心より感謝します。よく戦ってくれましたね。
吉影様ご無事で何よりです
まだ戦いは終わっていません。
Took out your
各地で
barracks
戦う
captain
民の
too.
救援に向かってください。
Level 5. Now that's sad, isn't it? Level 5 is a sad thing to think about. I mean, they're back making games now, but like we'll never get the two Yokai Watch games, Yokai Watch 4 and Yokai Watch Academy. We'll never get them, and that's a real sad shame.
吉影様や一善を守り抜けるだろうか
Because Yokai Watch 4 is seriously one PC Steam English release away from being a genuine Pokemon competitor on Steam.
影竹城は任せましたよ。
Like Palworld.
この一条谷城命に変えて守り抜きます。
It seems ridiculous to me that it is not on the one platform where, like, Palworld was eaten up by gamers who were desperate for a vaguely Pokemon-like game on PC, that they were willing to buy Ark Survival with a Pokemon skin
どうにもなんねえのか。
because they were that desperate for something.
民が危ない待ってよ今向かう
これでまた吉影様のため
Like, all they had to do was release Yokai Watch 4 on PC. That's literally all they had to do.
行きなさい盾兵よ吉影の足を止めこの地で仕留めるのです
決して倒れはしません。すべては越前の安寧のため。
Beat Tadamasa Yuki. Done.
秘密裏に吸収の準備を整えていたとは敵にはなかなかの策士がいるようだ
俺このまま死んじまうのかな
Game wants me to go. No, that's the wrong way. Oh, Recall. That's something that's been on my playlist for forever. The, was that KG Infinite? Microsoft Xbox One title, right? And then it got released on PC after that. It's sort of like a remastered edition. Yeah, I remember Keiji Inafune being attached to it in some way. That makes sense.
天下無双それほどの力の俺に俺はまだ強くなれる
Alright. Hidemitsu. It is I, Hidemitsu. Namu, 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 namu. Oh, there's the drum corps captain here. I see him. I'm going for him. Yeah, take that, asshole.
殿の腕ならば当然ゆえ
Can't trust the drum corps. They just show up, they...
応援を指揮する将を倒し吉影様
They
も
just
越
don't
前
know
も
when to
守る
stop.
のか先を急がねば兄上の元へは行かせぬぞ
Rescue the peasants in central garrison.
これが俺のやり方だ悔しい
That's where I'm at.
ここまでか叶う相手ではなかったか
Yeah, I mean, I'm sad for them and all, but also they removed entire cutscenes, well, entire chunks of cutscenes from that game. And sure, they probably had Facebook Meta breathing down their necks to make those changes, but still, at the end of the day, they released a version of a game that was not content complete. Yeah, regardless, I can't be truly sad about it because I didn't get Resident Evil 4, and I was told I was getting Resident Evil 4. I know it seems like a very sad thing to hold a grudge about, but I didn't give a shit. It is sad that people lost their jobs. Yeah, understandable. Understandable. Perhaps that grudge is a little bit misplaced, but I still feel that I was cheated.
この戦を終わらせるいざ参る
I was sold an incomplete product, even if that was not their fault. It happened.
日常谷上のなんと堅牢なことか
俺に任せろこれが俺のやり方だ
Sad that people lost their jobs and whatever.
邪魔立ては許しません吉影は散り
The drum corps captain over here, is that why it's going gold?
こ
Yeah.
れが定めです
話はしない目のすべてで
敵は残らず退きましたね越前は救わ
Love
れ
it
ま
when
し
the
た
camera just gets stuck in a wall
み
like
んなの
that.
働きに感謝します
また頼ってください、吉影様。俺たち浅井はいつでも駆けつけま
Yeah,
す。
enemies are just dropping more gold.
ただ
Since I bought that upgrade.
守り抜く力
Notably more.
この方の元でなら
I'll give Recore a go at some point. For the people, I miss that. It has to be the worst performance yet, but considering I just fired the game up for the first time in a week. Skill gems exceeding the inventory limit have been converted into gold. Okay. There's an inventory limit, huh?
俺はまだ炎に囚われて。
二人ともここにいたのですね。改めて礼を言います。こたびの戦、ひとえにあなた方の強さ。
Especially would have lost if it wasn't for
違います。
the green armor light hair showing up.
あの時からずっと開墾の念に蝕まれ、斧が刃を震えないとは。
Yaiba.
光
See, he
秀、
said that. He said
あなた
Yaiba.
にとっての強さとは何ですか？
Yeah, this game's got a lovely art style,
ただ闇雲に
and the
あなたの敵を倒すことでしょ
special
うか？
attacks look really cool too.
斧が弱さを認めた
I like
上
that
で
they went for
常
a
に己を
sort
信
of
じ、
Sumi-e
私は
hand-painted
その
art
信
style
念
to
こそ
go
が
with the
強さだと思いま
paintings
す。
that exist in real life of
開墾
these
と向き合
historical
えるあな
figures.
たは
It's a
十分に
nice
強
touch.
い。あと
It
は
picks something that
あな
fits.
た
It's kind of
が
like
何を目指
Okami
し
being based on feudal Japanese tales that exist now in block paintings. It's the same
もう
idea.
二度とあのような悲劇を繰り返したくない。だからこそ誰も傷つか
It
せな
does
い。
make what would otherwise be a generic Warriors game a little bit more interesting to look at.
あなたの安寧を守り抜かんとする信念
I
が
do wonder about the Dynasty Warriors 3 remaster, the Shin Sangoku Muso 2 remake, because that has now
越前にとどま
been
ることをお許しください。
indefinitely delayed with no release date revealed yet. And they've said because we need to polish it, it doesn't meet standards. If you're that close to a release date and you're saying, hold on, we need to delay it for polish, it's not for polish. Somebody came along and said, you can't have this, that, or the other in your game, and you're now having to censor it. And now it has to go through all the approval processes again. So I can't wait to find out what they're censoring. Well, that's the thing about the Sands of Time remake. It shouldn't have needed to censor anything, because the game was already heavily censored from what we can see anyway.
いらっしゃいませ。
21k. Yeah, already I have like way more gold kicking around. Gonna sell 10 of those. I think I did sell a bunch of like really expensive gems in the last session. So upgrade the shop, I need mineral and fabric. Actually, I need mineral and fabric. I don't need lumber. I want Ubi to bounce back. I do want Ubi to bounce back. For Ubi to bounce back, they have to start listening to their customers and not assuming they know best. You know what I mean? Like, Ubisoft not assuming that Ubisoft knows best.
毎度ありがとうございます。ありがとうございました。
Gamers buy your fucking games, alright? You make the games gamers want to play, they'll buy your games. It's that fucking simple.
共に戦った義景の守る強さに心打たれた光秀は義景の誘いに応じて朝倉家の客商として越前にとどまった。
I mention this a lot, but the Nintendo model, right? The Nintendo model is you have your big releases and then you put out small things in between. That's the Nintendo model. It's also the Square Enix model, funnily enough. Big things with smaller releases in between. You don't release 3 big titles a year with nothing else between them while pushing like a fucking live service shooter and was the Digits Ubisoft, the Ubisoft NFTs and shit like that. You don't do that. You release small games in between big games. That's what you do. It's really that simple. And Ubisoft has a library of old Rayman titles, old the original Beyond Good and Evil. Like, loads
俺
of
には良
stuff.
い刺激になっているのかもしれ
They
ない
could just go and, like,
光秀の
set it
力
up so
添えを
every
得
month
て
or every couple of months,
越前の安寧は
just
より
drop
盤
a
石になったかと思わ
drop
れ
a
ます
thing.
しかし
We've seen what a desperate Ubisoft looks like.
せっかくの
This
腕が
month,
なまってし
they
まわない
dropped
か
60 frames per second patches
やや気がかりです
for some of the Far Cry
なら
games
他の国を見て回ら
on
せたらど
modern
うです
systems.
可愛い子には
Why
旅を
only
さ
now?
せよって言いますし
And why not
俺が気になって
years
いるのは
ago?
秋の
Because they're like, oh shit,
何でも
we need to do
近
something.
頃めきめき頭角
We
を
need to do
現してい
something
る
fast.
もういい
It
ですか
shouldn't be that desperation.
やや
that
遠
makes
で
you
はあります
act.
が動向は
It
気にな
shouldn't
り
be
ます
that desperation that makes you act as a
ど
company.
うしますか光秀
The whole time you should be looking at your old games and thinking, how can we do this better for people? Not how can we get funding from third parties that are going to pay us to put things that they want in our games. What weird thing are we going to cross over with jankily in the new Assassin's Creed? You know, where are we going to get money from? What external sources? You should be getting money from gamers first. Because investors are only good while they have money to pay you, right?
悪い間違えた
If your investors pull out because they were expecting better returns on the game you made that gamers didn't want, it's tricky. Yeah, I missed the old Ubi.
私からも
I think around about the same time Kanye West had his car accident and entered a bipolar manic state.
光栄です
Ubisoft had a car accident
よろしけ
and
れば
entered a bipolar manic state,
それは俺から今アマゴは
and now they're just waking up. It's almost like the whole world is waking up.
襲撃に備えて参道を見張って
Hey
いたんだ
Johnny.
けど
そこに通りがかった我らを毛利の伏兵と見まがえたか。まったく殿が鼓舞したからよかったものを。申し訳ない。我らも劣勢を覆せず焦っているのだ。このままではいずれ城を奪われるだろう。
もう弱気にならないでください
Like-
義久様
You would think after Duke Nukem Forever came out and flopped,
必ず救ってみ
that
せますから
immediately developers would go, hold on,
家族を救うか
maybe we shouldn't. You would think, wouldn't you? You would
義
think
久様
it would
この戦
enter their brain and
微
go,
力ながら我
hmm,
らも加勢いた
Duke
したい
Nukem Forever released.
おお
People don't actually like it.
かたじけない
これからも
2 and 2 making 4? No, we're in the crazy world where 2 and 2 can be 3 or 2 and 2 can be 5.
光秀
You know?
明智十兵衛光秀だよろしく頼む鹿之助
We shouldn't allow games in dev for more than 2 years, as far as I'm concerned. Companies, like, I understand that games have gotten more complicated over the decades. Games have gotten more complicated, more involved. There's more moving parts.
使命を果たす
There's more restrictions and limitations in place with platforms, right? I get that. I get that things are a lot more complicated than they used to be. But at the same time, back in the day, a game developer a 14th the size would get a game out in a year. There would be no patches required because you couldn't patch those games. They would release warts and all, but still be mostly playable. Now, I understand that there's a difference between then and now. I understand that there's a lot more moving parts and a lot more complication. But still, if your team is close knit enough and they know what they're doing and they have a shared vision, the rest should just come. It should just flow. It's really not that complicated. I do wonder sometimes. Hey, Jacob. How's it going? Officer training We've unlocked Shikanosuke Yamanaka. Got a different upgrade tree style. Defense. Looking for just things like skill cooldown, attack damage, Muso gauges, stuff like that. That's what I'm looking for. Equestrian skill. Muso gauge by 1. Right. What things do we got here? Enemies drop more skill gems. Okay, sure, why not? Luck up. Obtain the character's ultimate skill. Okay, yeah. Sounds good. Highguard has a ripoff. Highguard have a ripoff Overwatch Moira named Mara. Overwatch. Over. High. Watch. Guard. High guard. Overwatch. Not even fucking hiding it, are they? GTA 6 had no business being in dev since 2018. Don't get me started. Look, I was ready to give Highguard a go. And then I saw that it required TPM and backdoor access to my computer. I'm good, thanks. No game deserves kernel access. I'm saying that, and then when DokeV comes out and asks for kernel access, you know I will bend over backwards and let it have it. Whee! Oh, that's fun. That's a nice move. Just the downside is that he doesn't have a lot of attack power yet, because I haven't leveled him up. Yeah, what he said. Battlefield 6. I'd like to play it, but I'm in no rush. There's a lot of games I'm in no rush to play. Nowadays, the games I play, I pick them based on what kind of thumbnail I'd enjoy drawing. That's how I pick games nowadays. Is what outfit do I want to draw Echo in? I don't like that. What's his face? It's already losing like tons of health.
鹿などたちまち食ろうてやるわ。
へえ、そりゃすごい。でもな、あれをただの鹿だと思うなよ。
Oh, I see. I get it now. Sheikah Nosuke, and he looks like a deer. Sheikah. Yeah, okay, I get it. It took me a while to get it.
このままではまずいな。
この勢いよら
Why's this guy got so much health? Oh yeah, you were going for the platinum in Ridge Racer. That's a thing you can do.
我らに勝つ見込みなどないのでは。
どうも味方に嫌な空気が流れてるな。俺たちがどうにかしないと。討ち死に。
You mean failed? Said Shikanoko must. So Shikanoko did.
尋常に勝負いたせ。
Can't punish me for doing what you told me to do. Shikanoko noko noko koshitan tan. Shikanoko noko noko. Silly game. Oh, he's really weak. Like, if I care enough to come back and S-rank this mission, I'll come back, like, leveled up and stronger. I probably won't. I mean, I'm happy to call this game done when the credits roll at the end, you know? Depending on how long the Shin Sangoku Musou 2 Dynasty Warriors 3 remake takes, I might pick up Warriors Origins in the meantime. I've got plenty of other Warriors games I can play in the meantime. Warriors Wednesday. Take the barracks counter, captain out. Time to take the archer.
卵勢は崩壊寸前だ。釣り糸を垂らさばすぐに餌に食いつこうな。つなぎろ。この役目はお主にこそふさわしい。かつての同志を解き
Going the wrong way.
開門。
Nintendo censored dispatch. Huh. That's really shit. That's really shit. So basically what Nintendo's telling us is they don't want us to play games on their platform. Right?
俺に任せろ。
まだ倒し足りない。
矢の雨は止んだようだ。では進むとしよう。
皆の者、あっぱれな部働きだ。戦局に巧妙が差したな。
急げ。終わらせる。
Like, I kind of understand it. Given, like, the hate boner like governments of the world seem to have at the moment for anything cartoony that has even like the tiniest sniff of nudity in it. Like, I understand them like being maybe a little bit like overly cautious, but it doesn't change the fact that this is just symptomatic of something that Nintendo has done time and time again for years and years and years and years, you know? Nintendo has for years now been censoring games, specifically in the West as well. Japanese games that come to the West, they've, you know, censored the shit out of. These things tend to happen in waves, right? For a while, Nintendo will be the only platform you can get a game uncensored on, and then, you know. I guess it's whenever, like, a developer or publisher is doing badly, and they're desperate, they'll throw in, like, they'll throw a bone to the audiences that they've previously, like, trashed. As if to say, look, we still love you. And then once things are going well for them again, they'll quietly censor it, or they'll just censor future releases again. Take Bandai Namco at the moment, right? They're doing relatively well financially. They have censored Code Vein 2, even though Code Vein 1 is still available uncensored. Make it make sense. You just know they're gonna pull a Square Enix soon and release a censor patch. You know they're gonna release a censor patch soon. There is a drum corps captain around here making my life a living hell. I'm gonna find him. Could have sworn there was. Maybe I'm freaking out. Maybe it's just this guy really is underleveled. Sakura Jumbi. Yeah. Hey. It drives me mad because all I want is for like video games to be good and for the artistic vision to be allowed to be released without, ideally without any alterations. You know? That's all I want. It's for people to be allowed to express themselves without fear of, you know, getting in trouble. And like right now, without getting like too political, that is not allowed in my country unless you parrot a very particular worldview. If you're even remotely like moderate. Bandai Namco having Unknown 9, yeah. That's the thing, right? I played a little bit of that on stream, right? Not terrible. Just... who the fuck was it for? Who the fuck was it for? I think it was for the people who made it. And I mean, in a way that's based. Make the games you yourself would play, right? That's based. But then don't complain when it doesn't sell. Don't complain when your big dream, like, mega multimedia franchise that's going to be books and movies and television shows flops with the initial game. Oh, don't get me started. It's like having Ella Balinska for Forspoken. Talk about having an actress who is way better than the material that she was given. And it is almost criminal to have a face that beautiful attached to a game so dog shit. Really is.
私は兄上の護衛に回ろう。
俺の力の礎となれ。
Prevent the Imago officers from being
聞かせてもらう。なんと見事な。
defeated.
それまで。まだ敵襲がやまぬか。誰か女性を頼む。
Bonus objective.
よし。これで残すは総大将だけだ。
Yeah, I'll make him breathe their last breath. Never mind.
ここまで長いた褒美だ。わし自ら引導を渡してやる。
I'll take Mokuba.
よし、危機は脱したな。皆の部働きに感謝する。
We are gonna win this one. I swear we are gonna win this one. I get that. Yeah.
まだ倒し足りない。
Okay. I don't like that the map keeps going red on areas I've cleared. It feels like if you put the right buzzwords in your presentation, diversity, culture, if you use the right buzzwords, you can get anything greenlit today, even if it's not gonna sell. And the conspiracy nut in me says that there must be investors out there that are paying for that, because that's the only reason why a company would release something that they know is not going to sell, and then go to PC Gamer and get the same person to put an article out every 3 months with whatever trash it is that they're launching that day, saying, I spent 7 hours playing this and it was really good. How many times the companies need to release shit that doesn't sell before they realize that just releasing the stuff people want to play? You know what? I can believe that. I can believe that it's some kind of tax fiddle. I can believe that. Absolutely. You know, it's like Zaslaving a movie or two, you know? Need to claw some money back. I don't know. Let's Zaslav a couple of films. I want that to be a word. I want that to be a word in the dictionary. To Zaslav something is to can it for tax purposes. To can something for the purposes of avoiding paying tax. That's Zaslaving something. Square Enix must have thought what they were putting out was fire with Forspoken, right? They must have thought that. They went to the effort of, like, working on, like, their major Final Fantasy engine. I forget the name of it now. Is it like Lightstream or something? Luminous, that's it. They went to the effort of, like, molding the Luminous engine into what they needed it to be to make that project work. Put all that time and money in. It still ended up releasing something that was badly optimized on PC and barely worked out the game. That has consistently gone down to under a tenner, physically and digitally, on PlayStation 5. That they still insist on charging like £60 for on Steam. It's... Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Fuck it, we're under no time constraint. Let's check out some optional goals. Barracks Captain. Let's play more of this map pack.
俺に撃たれる覚悟はいいか。卵の鹿は随分と獰猛なようだ。どうわしがしつけてよ。
Speaking of good Square Enix games, I am so tempted to go back to Stranger of Paradise and give it a proper shot. Pick it up on PC where I can, you know, install a couple of mods for performance. And of course, that being an Unreal Engine game, it's gonna run relatively well with a couple of like tweaks, engine tweaks. Yeah, it's Team Ninja, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it uses Neo's engine. I thought that was UE. Huh, fair enough. It might run well out of the box then. I genuinely like Stranger of Paradise. I like its writing style. I like the sense of humor. And I don't know a lot about the game's like big twist. I know that the game has a big twist. And I know that it has something to do with the main character, Jack, or whatever his name is, being like emotionless. And I can't wait to find out what that is. It's actually a game that appeals to me enough that I think I would actually play through it. I like that there'll be some like emotional conversation and then the main character's like bullshit and just walks off. Like, I dig that. Oh right, Garland. So in Final Fantasy 1, I guess spoilers for a 900-year-old game. Garland is the big bad who steals the princess and then goes to the future and becomes an evil knight. If I remember enough of Final Fantasy 1, I think I do. I think that's close, if not exactly what happens.
義久様、でもこの戦、我らの負けだ。天子は毛利に下る。そんな、なぜ？
That's a reference to my
平和
book.
疲弊し、度重なる戦で民草は困窮しておる。これ以上戦を続ければ、
I wonder if that's still available on YouTube or if that's gone now.
鹿之助、よくぞここまで戦い抜いてくれたな。その部働きに
私は深く感謝しているぞ
義久様。くそ、雨子を守れず
Michael
申し訳
Katzen.
ございません。
Nope, all that comes up now when you search it is the paste bin that I'm using. Wow. That's actually... Is that lost media now? Oh, there is one YouTube poop left called Michael Katzen is on the road to Viridian City. But it looks like the original Michael Katzen Veranda Memories video is gone. Oh, that's a shame. That was a banger. That was a banger song. Well, that's lost media. If anybody wants to go digging. May like Neo. I've heard that Neo is hard. Cass! I'd maybe give it a go. I mean, the idea of like an Irish samurai is appealing to me.
Shikanosuke, 聞いたぞ。雨子は毛利に下り、義久様は幽閉。
Shikanosuke, I think I heard what happened.
義久様の身と引き
Exposition.
換えに放免されたと。
ああ、義久様の決断だし、俺は口出しできないさ。でもやっぱりあんな決断させたくなかった。なんで守りたいもの全部手のひらからこぼれるんだ。俺はただみんなと笑って
I like him, he's got Jotaro hat.
鹿之
With
助、
horns.
数年前、俺もお前と同じ浮き目にあっている。
Yada yada
光
does it.
秀が
Ontaro.
あ、
Hif hif. Hif hif.
領地を守れず城を
Am
焼
ha.
け、一族は滅び、
Would I
己の身
stream
のうのうと生きながらえた。
the entirety of a Hamtara game?
強くなけ
Probably
れば何
not.
も守れない。
Because figuring out where to go is
力
actually
を
kind
求
of
め旅に
cryptic.
出た俺は今、朝倉義景様の下で刃を振るっている。鹿之助、お前も越前へ来ないか。大切なものを守れるようになるため、共に強くなろう。
よし、一緒に行くよ。どうせ主家が滅んで流浪の身だ。
He's a vagrant.
修行
Is
して
this his
強くなって
story?
いつか天子家を再興させてやる。
あ、
Speaking of things Square Enix is sitting on and not doing anything with, Parasite Eve, Vagrant Story, Threads of Fate, Do Prism. Come on. What are you doing, Square Enix? You have more things than Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest. Jeez. Do something with them. Shikanosuke Yamanaka is now available in free. I don't have a lot of money.
いらっしゃいませ。
Irashai. Give me 20 skill. Whopping 20
毎度あり
skill
がとうござい
points.
ます。
Well, I never.
ありがとうございました。
Arigato, 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 arigato.
出雲に入った光秀は天子家に仕える山中鹿之助と遭遇。
I think
共に毛利と戦うも降伏に
a
追い込まれ
proper,
天子家は
like,
滅んだ。
Parasite Eve collection. It
主家
doesn't
再
even
興
need
を
to be
願う
like
鹿
a,
之助を光秀
like
は
a
越前
remake
に
of any
来るよ
kind.
う勧誘
Just simply Parasite
共に
Eve
力を
1,
磨く
2,
べく
and third birthday with the edges rounded off. Released as is with
こう
no
して新たな仲
censorship.
間を加えた朝倉家に
That would sell.
ある日同盟
I
相
think
手
the
で
reason
あ
why
る
they barely touched
越後の上
Parasite
杉
Eve
謙
is
信より
because
共
they
闘
know if
の
they
依
put
頼
out
が
a
届く
censored product, they'll be
来る
outraged.
武田との戦に向け加勢を求める上
Parasite
杉に
Eve
対
is
し
not Parasite Eve without the
吉
shower
影は
scenes.
光
Come
秀
on,
らを派遣することを決
let's
め
be
た。
real. Parasite Eve is a game about shower scenes and shooting
上杉
monsters.
教頭
吉影様、俺たちに命じたい任とは
Yeah, Yoshikage.
盟友の謙信殿から
Lord
共闘の
Kenshin
要請をいただきま
has
した。
requested our assistance in battle.
あなた方にはそちらに
Alright.
参じてもらいます。
Another fight.
謙信上
Do I have no
謙信
shame?
か
Well, yes and
謙信と
no.
称されるほどの
They
戦
have
功者
no shame being horny, but they are now safe horny.
そんなにすごいお方なの
Which
か。
is different.
なら一緒に戦うことで強さの秘訣がわかるかもな。ええ。
They've started dialing it
Shinosuke
back
no
since
Yutori.
Final Fantasy
彼の
VII
強さに触れることは
Rebirth.
武士として
But, you know,
得難い経
Dragon
験となる
Quest
でしょうね
releasing with censored
上杉
character
謙信
designs. It's like, come on. You don't
ど
need
の
to
よ
do
うな
that.
御仁であろうか
The answer is, presumably, some investor somewhere told them they needed to. Or one of the platforms, Nintendo, Sony, or whoever, told them they needed to, and they decided, well, it was easier just to do it across the board.
使命を
And
果
that's
たす
all I can think of. That's why they would do it. Like, don't be scared to give people what they want. Take Gacha games, for instance, right? A lot of those get called Guna games, and I mean, like, rightfully so. But at the same time,
謙信殿我ら朝倉より長谷さんじ
they
ました
gatekeep a little bit.
俺は
And
明智
in
十兵衛
return-
光秀と申します
They give their players exactly what their players want.
そなたらの正しきは何だ。
Like, is it that much to ask that
Tada.
game developers give their players what they want? I don't think it should be too much
正
to
しき
ask.
とはすなわち、己が掲げる正義なり。
Instead, you want to release a product that will appeal to the absolute largest number of people possible. You can sell it to the absolute largest number of people possible.
俺の正義は
The problem with doing that with pre-existing franchises is you put off the
そなたの
fans
こ
of
と
the
へ
franchises
戦の後に聞かせてもらおう。
because of whom the franchise would not still be around today. You put them off by making adjustments here and there
謙信
for
さながら嵐の
wider
ごとき
audiences
御
to
仁であ
enjoy. These so-called modern audiences, which I've never seen turn up for a video game, ever.
卵を復興する
Just put out what people want to play.
正義というより信念だしな。
Just give people what they want.
正義は信念を貫くための規範たるものだろうならば俺の掲げるべき正義とは
Like at the end of the day, I'll criticize something like that that game Epic Game Store gave away. That sort of Resident Evil-ish inspired
俺の正義は
game where everybody was gay, made by two people who live in Devon or whatever. But I can give that game credit.
来たな。
It is giving its exact audience what they want.
後期到来。
And that's based,
我ら
right?
の制度。
All you have to do is give
今
people
こ
what they
そ
want.
見せん。
I'm low-key against giving people what they want because Ari showed me people are never happy. Well, again, that's because that franchise has grown so big, right? I'll tell you which Resident Evil games made me the happiest. Umbrella Chronicles, Resident Evil 7, and Resident Evil 8. Resident 4 is also very, 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 very good. But, like, my opinion, I feel like, would probably be dismissed by, like, major Resident Evil fans. Because I am of the opinion that, that Resident Evil 7 is one of the best Resident Evil games ever made, and Resident Evil 8 is one of the best Resident Evil games ever made. So, I know that my opinion is dismissed by Resident Evil fandom in general. The people who love the older games. But, RE4, 6, 7, 8, and 2 remake. Yeah. So, I would say you fit into the camp of what I would consider a modern day Resident Evil fan, which is also where I would put myself as well. Someone who has played the originals and likes parts of the originals, but also enjoys the polish and quality of life improvements that come from the modern releases, right? Does that sound about right? That's where I kind of sit. I don't like 6 based on what I've played of 6. But to be fair, I didn't give 6 much time. I played through Leon and Helena's campaign. I played through their campaign. And then I started playing as like Chris and Piers Nivens, and I lost interest. I'm like, oh, Ada's got a campaign. I started playing Ada's campaign, and you're literally trapped in a couple of hallways. It's like, this is boring. And I stopped. I'll go back to it at some point. I really will, because I want to give 6 the benefit of the doubt, right? 5 I don't hate. 5 I just feel 5 and 6 have like an action emphasis that puts me off them, even though Resident Evil Revelations has an action emphasis and I think it's really good. So like I there is something that works in Revelations that I don't think works in 6 and 5, and I'm not sure what it is. One thing that definitely puts me off 6 is like the cleanliness of the menus. Like the menus are really clean, almost like clinically clean. Everything being like kind of diegetic and in universe kind of tangible in 7 and 8 really goes to fix that a bit. But I remember the menus being like really clean in 6. And it just, I think like the original Resident Evil games, maybe it was due to the limitations of the time, but the menus had character. Like your menu would be like a suitcase with like item slots, and there'll be like your character profile picture in the item that they carry. So, you know, Chris has the lighter, Jill has like the lockpick or whatever. There's like a bit in the menu for your health, and just like it looks, it feels like kind of diegetic and real. Like it feels like this is something the character would actually be carrying around with them. As they explore, this is how they're carrying their items. I remember the menus in 6 feeling very sort of like just clean. They were menus, not like something that existed in universe. Now I might just be misremembering, but that was the feeling I got from Resident Evil 6. It felt too clean, too clinical. You see, that's the one campaign I didn't dip my toes into at all. I definitely think that I did not give 6 the chance it deserved to impress me. That I could have given 6 a better chance. You know, I could have given it more time to impress me. Iseteru.
モロドの出ろ。上翼から上杉の本陣を叩け。俺は一度引く。
Yeah, I think that's why I liked Leon's campaign, Leon and Helena's campaign, because it actually felt like I was in like a classic Resident Evil environment. Like you're in a city, there's street corners. You know, there's a cemetery, and in the cemetery there's like an underground cavern, and there's puzzles down there, and like it. You have like that shootout in like the cemetery church, and like it gave me like smatterings of like Resident Evil 4 and like those the sort of like more rural areas that Resident Evil 8 really excels at. Like it gave me a lot of that. I really did enjoy the setting of that campaign, because like you literally start on like a college campus or whatever, and then like and end up going through a city, and then like underground caves underneath the cemetery, and it is pure Resident Evil. I kind of wish the whole game could have had that vibe, but I understand they were going for like 4 separate stories that intersect, right? At different points. I get that that's what they were going for. Like, Chris is going to meet Leon at some point. Leon is going to meet Ada at some point. Like, I get that that's what they were going for. I should give it another shot. I don't know, if I was drawing Eiko as a Resident Evil character, what would be the best fit? I feel like Jill Valentine is too obvious, but at the same time, Jill Valentine. No, I'll be playing it on Steam, Resi 6, because that's what I already have it on. That's what I own it on. Are we gonna be Dynasty Warriors 3 remaking upon its release? Maybe. I might have a lot more. I might have like put some money into savings by then, and you know, been working more hours, and then maybe I'll have like a bit more of a structure in place, and then sure, maybe. It has been delayed. It was due to come out in March. Now we don't know when it's coming out. I'm thinking after this, maybe Dynasty Warriors Origins, because that's also kind of recent. But we could go to an older title, or even like Devil Kings on PS2, something like that. Plenty of options. I'm tempted to pick up a PS2 with a HDMI mod. Question is, am I going to get that much like value out of it? And I think I would, because you know there's Sushi Bites and there's Yabi, you will def hate this. A trophy achievement: win a match within 10 minutes. The problem: once you're in a match, you get 1+ minute to prepare your base, and then 2 minutes to gear up for the raid. What game is this? You were platinuming. Oh, you did tell me. Oh, High God. Oh, yeah. Here's a platinum trophy. Don't start up High Guard. In fact, don't download it to your PlayStation 5 console. I think that's a great trophy. I think people should try to get that one. Cavalry Captain. Recuperation. There you go, Cavalry Captain. Allies. All dead.
武田の騎馬隊がいかに盛況であれ、我ら上杉はその上を行く。
なんとか騎馬隊は退けたが、武田の簡単ない猛攻をしのぎきれるのだろうか。
速やかに本陣を吊るせ。開門。
Not trying to flood it. Yeah. I'm not even gonna play it. I took a look at it on PC, saw the restrictions and said no.
手始めに南北の砦を奪うとしよう。両砦を足がかりとし
Like
て
Fortnite doesn't ask for me to install like kernel level access. You know.
いざ横島なる武田に上杉の正しきを
Yeah, Barrett's captain. I've taken him out for money and for gold and
本陣へ踏み入るのはその後だ。
上杉謙信、よもや正面突破を図ろうとなれば、それがしは守備に徹する
I
のみ。
like this game has a nice small trickle of like playable characters that you unlock as you go on.
残る砦も制圧を急げ。上杉は天下無双をいただく竜である。
Fortnite's anti-cheat is kernel level, huh? Wait, what? I've already installed a backdoor? Oh my god. Well, I'm fucked. Okay. Fortnite doesn't ask me to have trusted partner module. How about that? I'm actually I'm a bit taken aback by Fortnite's being kernel level. That upsets me, actually. Not enough that I'm gonna stop playing Fortnite, but that upsets me. I had no idea. I'm gonna do one of them fake boycotts that like Genshin players did. Where I say, I'm boycotting your game, and then what it really means is I'm just not going to spend any money on it, still going to play it. But then I am still going to spend money on it in secret, and not admit to it. You know, like the Genshin boycotts. Seeing how far you can go with High Guard. Let me know if you get to second base.
阻む者を残らず倒し、一気呵成に攻め入らん。
まだ気を緩めてはいられない。引き続き注意して進む。
意地は見せたわ。もうよかろう。叶う相手ではなかったか。
Fair enough. I mean, if you enjoy it and it's a worthwhile spend of time.
潔く散るがよい。
I say go for it. I won't be playing it. Jeff Keighley had one job. There's one thing left to announce. You know, Half-Life 3, DokeV. You know. Yeah, it's free, but so it's a punch in the teeth, right?
今なすべきは急ぎ信玄を討つことのみよ。親方様の号令だ。弓兵よ、言いかけるのだ。
Yeah, well, Tim Sweeney ignores people's requests for Fortnite on Linux. It doesn't make a heap of sense. I assume it's because Fortnite has, like, paid tournaments and stuff, like, built into it. So it's probably that's probably the reason why they're really like serious about not letting it on Linux, because you know it's not an environment they can fully control. But I mean, that's simple. Just say that if you're playing on Linux, you can't take part in the competitive like money tournaments. That's no reason to like completely block it for everything. You know, Tim Sweeney is like, let's break down barriers, let's get every game on every platform, you know, and then meanwhile he's like, yeah, but we won't support Fortnite. It's like, your mouth is saying something different to your actions. It's the politician thing. It's like, look at the silly monkey. Look at the silly monkey. Meanwhile, with the other hand, they're just pushing, you know, legislation into effect that ruins everybody's lives. Just look at the silly monkey. Look at what that's doing. Right?
さあ覚悟せよ武田信玄。
貴様にはメイドが似合いよ。地果てろ上杉謙信。
I see a drum corps captain.
その劇場を待っていた。
Effect.
戦いとは
Which is
こ
where
う
is
でなくて
he?
は。
信玄と
He's
謙
over
信
there.
なんと気迫あふれるありさまか。あの境地およそ常人には至れまい。
そこに直れ信玄。不浄なる虎は清き竜に征伐されるが定めよう。
立ち割りとの
Samio!
ようやくこの手で貴様を潰す時が来た。
I want to activate his special. Yeah, okay, here we go.
そこだ。砕けよ。そこだ。
Suckle nerf!
活目せよ。
Yeah! Do the thing where you come up as a cool looking painting.
これぞ我が
Yeah! Cool.
俺に任せろ。
見せてやる。
目のすべてで
Bang. Guess what? I got another one saved up.
こたびは引く。だがその国必ず
Fight's still
俺が
going.
落とす。
我らの聖堂が見事武田を打ち砕いた。
Oh, wait, no.
そなたらの働きに感謝する。
身に余る
Yeah,
お
they're
言葉
running away. Haha, sucks to be
俺も
you.
この戦で大切な
Running
こと
into
を
a
学
wall.
べました。
Not gonna escape like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, silly billies.
来たな。戦前に問うたそなたの正しき。申してみよう、光秀。
はい。俺の正しき。それは守るべき者のため己が力を振るうことです。大切なものを守れるよう強くなることが俺の信念ならば、その強さを大切なものに捧げることが正義と心得ました。
ならば貫け。
Not a
己が正
bar.
しき。決して見失うな。人は皆己が正しきにすがらねば生きられぬさが。光秀、次は戦場にて正しきを貫く様を示すのだ。
Mm-hmm.
はい。ありがとうございます、謙信殿。
Kenshin Dono. Bono
謙
Dono.
信殿の大胆さ。
Do you reckon if
まるで
Bono
あの人を思わ
was
せ
in
るような
was in like Japanese feudal war, it'd be like Bono Dono.
あなたは今
Bono
何
Dono.
を
Arigato. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes. Even pay attention to how much gold I had. Music Maestro.
い
Do you reckon
やー強かったな謙信様は。
あ、軍神の名にたがわぬ活躍ぶりだった。
謙信様が言ってた正しきってなんだろうな。
正しき。それはおそらく。
That ground texture looks like coffee beans.
なあ光秀、俺たち絶対強くなろうな。強くなってそれで大切なもの全部この手で守るんだ。きっとそれが俺たちの正しきだろ。
共に理
Just
想を
just a
叶える
bunch
た
of
めに
bros enjoying the moon together.
鹿之助。
約束だ。
Yakusoko. Welcome to Yakusoko Park. La 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 la. Na 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 na. Genshin. Also level up. You can now upgrade buildings to level 3. And we should have better items.
なあいらっしゃい。
Blacksmith. You need 85 mineral. You imagine.
またのお越しを。
いらっしゃいませ。
I meant to get all those
今の調
materials
子は
anyway.
またお世話させてくださいね。
はいかがなさいまたいつでもどうぞ。
いらっしゃいませ。
Which is accessories. Rolls materials.
毎度ありがとうございます。毎度ありがとうございます。ありがとうございました。
And we haven't done this Nobunaga mission yet. Battle to build Tsunemata Castle.
今川との戦いに勝利した信長は三河伊東の攻略を盟友の家康に託し、次なる目標を美の攻略に定める。
We're finally back to playing as Nobunaga.
美の斎藤家の本拠稲葉山城は
Impregnable.
難攻不落の堅城。
You haven't met
攻
me.
略には足がかりとする城を角俣に
Flap,
築く
flap,
必要
flap,
があ
flap. Get pregnant, get pregnant.
しかし敵地で城を築けば敵の妨害を受ける。家中の誰も解決策を見出せない中、名乗りを上げたのは秀吉だった。秀吉はとある人物を訪ね協力を求める。
Send
そ
you.
の相手こそ伊賀人団統領桃地三太夫であった。
You.
角俣築城戦。
で、稲葉山城攻めの要となる城を作るのに、俺たち
Iga
伊賀人団の手を借りて
I've been to Iga
頼
in
め、桃地の兄貴。
Mystical Ninja Star and
この
Goemon.
好機逃したくねえんだ。それにオイラと兄貴の仲だろ。なあ、この通りうまくいきゃ礼だって弾むよ。
たく相変わらず調子のいいやつだ。仕方ねえ、可愛い弟分のため一肌脱いでやるか。
本当か。ありがてえ。よっしゃ。
Arigate?
やったるぞ。
Probably some like regional dialect thing. Yeah!
一丁手柄を立ててくるか。
一緒にやるか。
He plays
昔
Monkey
みて
Boy.
えによ。
Hideyoshi Hashiba. Officer training. Right. We haven't got any upgrades for Hashiba yet, even though we played as him once. Enemies drop more gold, yes. Boost their gauge by 1. I'm getting off my horse. Defeat that barracks captain.
だが悪くねえ。
まずは東の砦から資材を運んでこねえと。桃地の兄貴も準備しといてくれよな。
Might be a bit difficult because I might be a bit underleveled.
築城の手だれどもを西の砦で待たせる。まずはそいつらを現場に連れて行かないとな。
I only hope that as I kill enemies here, I'll level up.
城は完成後、味方本体が来る手はずだ。本体到着まで本陣は決して明け渡すなよ。
おう、任せろ。
Makazero! Defending main Oda camp.
来たな、織田の雑魚ども。さっさと退場しろよ、半兵衛。
We need to protect the camp, otherwise he can't draw One Piece.
怪しいな。撃てる手は撃っておこう。
その2だ。運ばせはせぬぞ。怪しい奴らめ、討ち取ってくれる。
味方本陣の北側を制し、前線を上げりゃ楽に事を運べそうだが。
Ooh, it's the thing. So like it's the knife thing on a chain.
やい、そこのお前ら。オイラの出世の足がかりになれ。
There's a drum called Captain around here. The Yoshi Hashiba must defeat enemy troops. Okay. Do that in a sec. Check out that drum called Captain, but I don't see where they are. Hurry to the supply captains. Where are they? Oh. Right, okay.
あの人たち、本陣をほったらかしにして何をしてるんだか。今のうちに攻めちゃえ。
奴ら本陣を攻めてきたか。落とされちゃまずい。何としても守るぞ。
Wait, hold on. Engineer captain. Oh my god, this chapter is a bit more involved.
もう一度だ。
敵将討ち取ったり。
悔しいが、ここまでか。おう、やるではないか。
オイラの出番だ。そりゃそこか。それ。
貴様らの思い通りにはさせぬわ。
Might need to level him up.
手柄はもらった。
何度も何度も邪魔しやがって懲りねえ奴らだ。
と敵将、オイラが討ち取った。
聞かせていただこう。敗走。なんと見事な。
Yeah, of course. He's a ninja.
やられたか。 仕方ねえ、もう一度だ。障害は覗かねえとな。
振るわなんだか。
Okay.
どうにか敵は退けたが、このまま本陣の
Bit
守備に
less
徹し
terrified
続けて
now.
もし
I
ょう
think
が
we're
ね
on. I think
え。
we're
さ
on
っさと城を完成させちまうぞ。一人でも多く築城に当たらせるんだ。
board. You want Take? You want Take? Yeah, I want Take.
敵将、オイラが討ち取った。
聞かせていただこう。なんと素晴らしき戦果よ。
Fuck, you know. No easy way to take these guys. Oh. Try and get the supply captain for a day.
やっちまうぞ。とてほよとて手柄はもらった。そりゃどんどん行くぞ。どんどん。
Okay. Now we can get the supply captains up here.
そりゃ
I can
今
get
のう
that
ちに
barracks
北に
captain
布陣
taken
する
out.
奴らを蹴散らして、
Then some of the
早速
respawning
前線
enemies
を仕
will
上げね
stop
えとな。
coming in. Beat the enemy troops to the north of the Oda camp front line.
来たな二打兵。半兵衛殿の見立て通りよ。者ども、
I'm
奴
meant
ら
to
を
get
止めよう。
there.
待ちくたびれたぜ。
斎藤の軍師殿、竹中半兵衛だっけか。あいつめ的確に泣きどころをついてきやがれ。もし半兵衛みたいなやつが隣にいたら
Fuck off!
かなり頼もしいんだろうな。
Why not just focus on literally the drum captain that I'm flicking my analog stick towards? Oh my god!
ざまあねえな。 遊んでやるよ。敵将討ち取ったり。
力及ばずか。
Hold on. The north of Oda camp. Okay.
起戦救援行。おお、感服つかまつったり。急げ。
So these ones. Yeah.
返り血で蒸し返る。
敗走。
Engineer captains have been defeated. Oh, fuck!
よし、これで物資が楽に運べるだろう。
開門。
Just what a Warriors game needed, a fucking escort mission. Ah. Fucking hell. Since when did the enemies get this fucking good? I can only assume that it's because I'm under-leveled. But units are not dying as quickly as they used to. It could be because you don't get much of an opportunity to use this guy much in the story.
なんと素晴らしき戦果よ。開門。
Right, okay.
聞かせていただこう。
Okay.
よし、これで築城に必要な物資は一通り運び込めたな。
されてるじゃねえか。何してやがる、ハンデ。
Might be
こ
more
れ式
effective
じゃ
to take
織田は折れないか。
those sorts of enemies out
思ったよりやるみた
from
いだね。
horseback. I see that that my teammate is losing a shit ton of health. Like I don't know if I've got like if I jump back to my teammate on the field and he's got Muso power, why the hell is he losing health? Why is he not using the Muso? Come on. You telling me he's sitting there just letting himself get his ass beat? Where's the drum captain? Definitely hearing him. Is he up on that cliff?
返り血でむせ返る。敵将討ち取ったり。
おお、感服つかまつったり。
Totari. Totari defeated.
「障害は覗かねえとな。
ここは引くほかあるまい。
築城に必要な人手は大方
At the
揃ったみてえ
moment
だな。
on the Escape Route channel,
織田は本気で
the
築城す
Friday
るつもりな
streams
の。
tend to be
面白いね。
co-op stuff with
やらせはしないよ。
but like I really want to bring back Friday as D-Day.
みんな準備はいいね。それじゃあ落石始め。
石が降ってきた。緩んでる場合じゃねえっての
So I don't know what to do. I guess there's the possibility of moving streams with Anne. But I know that not this week, but next week and the week after. Well, actually this week, but not next week and the week after. I'm working on the Saturday. Could make moving the joint stream to Saturday really difficult.
織田を指揮する彼、敵ながら頑張ってるな。といけない。次の手を用意しないとね。
I want to bring Friday's leader back, like big time.
行くぞ手柄はもらったあと少しで敵を退けられる。みんなもう一踏ん張りだ。武功一ついただきだ。
耐えきれ聞かせてもらう。なんと素晴らしき戦果よ。
What have I got in mind for that? Dragon Ball Z Infinite World would be the first one. A multi-part playthrough of Infinite World. AKA Budokai 4. Budokai 3 Plus.
よっしゃ、あたりの敵は大方倒したな。そんじゃ城を建てちまおうぜ。
秀吉、いいぞ。
しゃあ、旗印を掲げろーい。角又城、これにて完成だ。
Yeah, a wooden castle. That's not going to last for very long, is it? I didn't kill enough enemies in time.
こっからが本番
Oh,
だ。
good.
崖
Mission's not
上の
over.
連中に一泡吹かせてやれ。
Right.
何？奴ら崖を登ってくるぞ。皆ひるむでない。
You want me to
ベイ
go
殿
up?
の策に従い、かの城
Because
を
the
落
up
とすぞ。
paths are
開門。
blocked. Oh, there is a central. Yeah, there's a central up. Okay.
奴らこの城を落とそうって腹か。どうするよ秀吉。
オイラと兄貴で北からの進軍を阻もう。この城は何が何でも守り抜かねえとな。
勝利条件変更。敗北条件変更。
角又城はこの戦の要だ。敵の策で落とされねえよう手を打っとかねえとな。
どんなもんで。
Sandayu Momochi must defeat the enemy troops surrounding Sumata Castle.
半兵衛殿によれば城南方は守備が薄いとか。ならばそこより
Get
攻め
the
入れ。
let's get the 500 with Hashbake. We're very close.
南北から一
Okay,
気に
there we go.
攻撃から城を守らねえと。急いで戻るぞ。よっしゃ、もう一暴れしてやるぜ。
Whee! Ba, 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 ba.
障害は覗かねえとな。
力及ばすか。
おお、感服つかまつったり。
急げ。
Get to 150. And Dayu Momochi must hurry. Yeah, working on it.
帰り血でむせ返るぜ。
Gotta be close, yeah.
よし、お前ら死ぬ気で守れよ。
let's get our rage filled up. So close. Get the rage up. Yeah, okay, let's go. Oh, that was cool.
見せたわ。もうよかろう。お見事にございますな。ここは引くほかあるまい。
これでひとまず安心か。よし、信長様にスノマタ城の完成を知らせてくれ。
あの人
Oh, this
本
this
当に
mission
城
is
を建
fun.
てちゃった。すごいや、信じられないよ。
We literally built a castle inside the enemy's territory.
直接確かめてみようかな。
開門。来たな、半兵衛。あいつを黙らせねえとこの戦は決しないだろうが、こうなりゃいっそ仲間に誘ってみるか。仕方なく義達に従ってるのかもしれねえし。
勝利条件変更。
Victory conditions. Hanbei Tanaka.
竹中半兵衛、おいらは秀吉ってんだが、これも何かの縁だ。仲間になってくれよ。
お誘いは嬉しいけど、急に言われてもな。僕に勝てたら考えてあげてもいいけど。
Right, Hanbei on the map.
おいら出番だ。
Yeah. Oh fuck! Why have I got no health? All right, okay. Feeling a bit less naked now.
やっちまうぞ。とよっ、手柄はもらった。そこか。それとよっ、
やるね。なかなかの暴れっぷりだ。
お褒めに預かり光栄だ。
Right. I need to lock off. I need some health. Okay. And there we go.
うん。
That on it. There we go.
君と歩む道に少し興味が出てきたよ。少し考えさせて。
お、待ってるからな、半兵衛。
秀吉め、本当に城を建てるとはな。
信長様の来着までなんとか持ちこたえたか。よーし、ここからさらに張り切るぞ。
Wonderful. I got them all. Gaza. Violet Blade. I assume that's the ninja's one. After the battle, Hanbei visited Hideyoshi.
だぞハンベイ。オイラのところに来たってことはズバリ。
うん。そのつまりだよ。僕は君の可能性にかけようと思う。君の型破りな発想力なら乱世も大きく変えられるはず。ということで、僕を君の仲間に加えてほしいな。
そうか。いやー、期待されるって嬉しいもんだな。そんじゃ改めてこれからよろしくな、ハンベイ。
I'm having issues with monetization
必ず君を支え抜いてみせるよ。
content ID claims on an old House of the Dead 2 video. I'm actually gonna straight up delete that video. It's just raw gameplay. Like I can't be asked. Somebody obviously sampled the House of the Dead 2 credits theme. So, whatever. I can't be asked to argue it. Alright, chapter 3.
いらっしゃいませ。
6,300.
毎度ありがとうございます。ありがとうございました。
今日はまたいつでもどうぞ。
It's like Nobunaga only chapter, maybe?
永禄8年、京では時の将軍が三好三人衆や松永久秀に討たれる事件が起きる。乱世が混迷を極める一方で、織田信長は稲葉山城を攻略して斎藤義達を討ち取り、ついに美濃を制圧。本拠を稲葉山城に移して岐阜城と改めた信長は
Gifu Castle. Now that rings a bell as well. I've seen that in other stuff.
上洛を目指すこととなる。上洛戦の初手として信長は北近江の浅井家と越前の名家朝倉家に協力を要請した。しかし両家からの返答はなく、しびれを切らした信長は近江への侵攻を決めたのだった。信長編第3章、天翔北近江の戦い。
Battle of Northern Ormi. Also been having issues with this content ID claim on
いよいよ上洛
the
戦だな。
birthday stream. Oh, the 10-year anniversary stream. Due to Cypress Hill using a sound sample that was also used in that Maximania game.
従わせるんだ。
浅井家は越前の朝倉家ともつながりが深い。
味方につけておくに越したことはない。
私も戦って敵を減らす
Oh, Oichi!
盟約を結んで味方を増やす方がいいと思うな。
それに浅井家の当主長政という男は義理堅い上になかなか気骨のある若武者だとか。
この戦がうまくいけば上洛が一気に近づく。皆心して臨め。
Wonder how many of these conversations are actually recorded in Japanese history, and how much is just like,
私も一緒に
we are going to do the thing that definitely happened in history.
お前を縛る者はもう何もない。共に戦うならいずれ今日の都も見られるだろう。
半兵衛、いよいよ信長様が上洛に向けて動くぞ。ここでまた大手柄をあげりゃ、いずれオイラも一国一城の主くらいにゃ成り上がれるかもしれね
へえ、一国一城でいいんだ。秀吉って意外と夢が小さいんだね。
Oh, you
え。
flatter
な
me.
んだと？もちろん一国一城じゃ終わらねえ。100万石の大大名にだってなってやるよ。
大名.
そうそう、夢は大きくね。じゃないと僕も力の貸しがいがないし。
おうや、一緒にでっかい夢を叶えようじゃねえか。ってことで次の戦も頼むぞ、半兵衛。
うん、頑張るよ。秀吉が目いっぱい成り上がれるようにね。
俺のやり方。
Oh, just Nobunaga for this one. Maybe we start out with just Nobunaga and then someone else joins. We have a better... Wasn't it like you've unlocked the Sosan Samonji? Now you favor... I don't know. This seems like a pretty legit setup. And are you? It's fine. Amount health gauge. Maintain balance when hit by enemy. That's a lot. Want like better item drops and stuff. But I have to get a horse skill I don't want. Recover some health when you die. Pretty good. I don't have enough. Health up? Sure, why not? Well, mastering the... feel like using.
This 戦で俺たちの力を浅井勢に示す。目指すは小谷城本丸にいる長政だ。
Let's do it.
進め。
来たな、織田信長。みんな落ちなよ。じきに朝倉の援軍が来てくれるはずだ。
怪しい動きをしてる人たちがいるな。
Oh yeah, I don't have him set up with the recuperation. I really should. Oh well. I don't think I can modify that once I'm in game. No. Defeat Kiyosada, Amenomori, and Naotsune Endo. Stop the Azai army's ambush.
あそこを奪っちゃえば本丸を攻める足がかりにできそうだ。
さすが半兵衛、よう見抜いたな。次はあの砦を狙うぞ。開門。
Trying to focus on the barracks captain.
織田勢が攻めてきたぞ。砦を守れ。もう敵が現れたか。近づけるな。迎え撃て。
慌ててる。
Game's difficulty has definitely shot up a little
企
bit.
んでいるみたい。味方の進路を邪魔されないように。
Crazy, the game got harder as it went on. Imagine that.
長政の協力なくして上洛は
Imagine a game doing that.
この戦で力を見せつけ従わせるのだ。
うん。怪しい動きは封じられたみたい。
くそ。伏兵を仕込むつもりがどうやらカンパされたようだな。
間もなく出撃だ。準備を急げ。
今川斎藤を破った男か。どれほどのもんか楽しみだぜ。
I'm split up. Take that. That staggered him.
敵将討ち取ったぞ。悔しいな。ここまでか。
Barracks captain out.
これは見事なお手並み。
I don't know if we're in the right era of Japanese history for like Ishikawa Goemon. I feel like maybe we're not. Maybe he's further back. Got to take out the spear captain. I can't remember. That conversation was so long ago.
南側から攻めるのみでは本丸を破るのは難しかろうな。よし。俺は本隊を率いて西側へ回る。残る者たちはこのまま南側より攻め続けよう。
出撃前に織田勢に見つかるとは。
There should be a drum corps captain around here somewhere.
オイラたちにお任せくだされ。
敗北条件変更。
Hearing them this way.
織田勢はこの砦にて食い止める。開門。
I need to take the siege captain this way.
ただいま着陣いたした。我らも加勢しようぞ。
我が策ナレリだ。うまく援軍を呼び込めたみたい。
近づいてきたか。蹴散らしてやるわ。やるぞ。
Oh, man. I've had a good few days off work. I'm back in tomorrow. At least it's not a morning for a while. It does mean I'm unlikely to stream tomorrow. Unless I somehow get like a major spurt of energy after work. After 9 o'clock at night. Somehow I doubt it. I feel like a roasty toasty kitty cat right now, because it's incredibly warm in this room. Unsurprising considering there's a PS4 going. Windows open. Window vents are open. Fan is on. but it's really not doing much. Okay. Couple of red markers around here, and I want to take them out if I can. One coming this way. Oh, it's a barracks captain. No, that's not what's on my map lit up. Something else. Hi, Kiyotsuna Akayo?
これで浅井勢の士気を下げられよう。兵糧を奪われたのか。信長め、やってくれたな。
Right. Big releases coming up. Yakuza 3 and Dark Ties on February 11th.
何よりまばゆい。
Isn't like Resident Evil Requiem like February as well? It was March for Dynasty Warriors 3, but now I don't think it is anymore. February 27th. All right. So how can I line that up? We could maybe put like Mario Mondays or something on pause just while RE9's in focus. I don't know. It depends how long it's going to take to do RE9. Oh my god.
敵は南側から攻められるのを嫌がって増援を送り込むはず。準備しておかないとね。
退けたようだな。
Yeah, you are wrong to mess with the legendary Nobunaga.
西に回った味方も頑張ってるみてえだな。オイラたちも負けてられねえぞ。
Going this way.
じきに吉影様が来てくれるはず。それまで敵を本丸に近づけたくねえな。よし。南側の織田勢を押し返せ。敵の増援がこっちに向かってるみてえだな。さて、どうしてやろうか。
Bonk. I didn't realize these blue enemies drop so much money. I guess that's the justification for them being so hard to fucking kill.
この信長こそが天下無双よ。
南側の敵を押し返すぞ。かかれ。
今だ。鉄砲隊、お願い。
抜かりねえな、半兵衛。オイラが見込んだ通りだ。南側の敵勢もなかなか手強そうだな。
I suspect Yakuza will probably take some priority as well. If I get that when it comes out. I'm tempted to. 007 got pushed back. 007 getting pushed back is really annoying. I understand maybe they need time to polish it, but...
この俺を止めようとて無駄よ。
I just feel like the game was already quite far along when it was shown. Like, is it really polishing time? I don't know. And then, you know, coming out with a statement that it's a James Bond for modern audiences makes me wince. As I said earlier, I don't think the modern audiences ever show up for the games that are made for them. Oichi has appeared. My cutie baby.
厄介そうなのがいるな。長政と戦う前にあいつを倒しておかねばなるまい。
My combo going. $2,200.
この俺を止めようとて無駄よ。
That's a drum call, Captain. I'm going to make my way towards. There we go. Fuck. There goes my combo. Okay.
本丸まであと少し。
One.
彦
Get
之
out
助
of
が
the way.
敗走したのか。ならば俺が食い止めれば。
That's satisfying.
お待ちくだされ殿。父に飛び込むような真似はお控えあれ。
What's next?
お前は信長殿。久しいな。息災だな。人の言葉を皆まで聞かず、未だうつけか。
そういうお前こそ相変わらずの石頭だな。お前は俺が切る。
Yeah, you're not gonna last very long, bro.
久々の対決だ。
They call me Nobunaga the Fool for a reason.
必ずや勝利を収めてみせる。
Oh, he's rallying. That annoys me. How absolutely fucking dare you rally, shitbag. Absolutely not allowed. Bonk.
楽しめたぞ、光秀。ことが済んだらゆるりと語らいたいものだ。皆振るっているようですね。私も今できることをなさねば。
Yeah, it's your turn, Toshimitsu. It is I, Toshimitsu. Nabu, 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 nabu. Bonk. It's a lot of fun finishing them off with the helm splitter.
手を貸してもらえますか。では、長政殿は信長の元へどうぞ。
I feel like it's an extra indignation, you know.
私たちが抑えておきましょう。長政が自ら出てきた。好都合だ。相手になってやる。
朝倉のお殿様のお出ましみたいだね。
つまり倒すってわけか。よっしゃー、やったるぞ。
As I, Asakura Army Commander.
時が惜しい。
Okay.
すぐに決着をつけてやろう。
We ran out of named NPCs, so let's just call them Army Commander. I can make that happen.
あなた手加減してくれているの？浅井の大将はずいぶんお優しいのね。
なんだと？嫌味のつもりか。可愛げのねお姫様だな。
敵将、討ち取ったぞ。
聞かせていただこう。
なんと見事な。
Who's next? Bonk. Give me the money. Yeah.
この俺を止めようとて無駄よ。
織田信長、あんたがどれほどの男か見せてもらおうじゃねえか。
お前が浅井長政。信長の器を測ってみよう。俺をうつけと侮ったか。
聞かせてい
It's
ただ
got
こう。
2 health bars. Greedy little fuck.
この信長こそが天下無双よ。
さすがだな信長。だが勝負はこれからだ。あんたも全力で来い。
壊してくれ。
I don't have Muso energy now. Go to where some of his troops are and gain some Muso energy. So I didn't equip recuperation, which I really should have done. Because I actually rely on that a lot more than I realize. Gold! Okay. I've got Muso energy now. Booster time!
壊してくれ。慢心しておったか。
Yeah.
長政、ここまでだ。潔く負けを認めてもらおう。
ああ、こうもやられちゃ認めるしかねえ。あんたの勝ちだ。
Yoshikage Asakura. Asakura. Yas Queen. These games have such good soundtracks.
止めようとて無駄よ。
Don't foresee this guy being very difficult.
敵将、討ち取ったぞ。
Just an army commander.
相手ではなかったか。
強い兄様、私も続きます。
この俺を止めようとて無駄よ。
I really hope that Bandai Namco pull their finger out and release like a HD remaster of the Batride War games. Even just a HD remaster of Sosei is enough. Maybe take the time to add a couple of Heisei era riders. Not too much to ask, is it? Come on. I can't imagine Eighting are up to much at the moment. Or get Tamsoft onto doing a re-release of Gintama Rumble. Can't imagine they're that busy. Drum Corps Captain, I'm taking him out. That's Evil 9 3 days. Possibly a bit longer. If I'm fitting it in around work. Depends how long I go on the streams. 4 hours? It depends on the length of the campaign, right?
さすがです。僕も
I
頑張らないと。
foresee 4 or 5 streams. Yeah, well, I won't be getting speedrun trophies and things like that. But all the more power to the people who will. I'll probably be playing it. If I do get it, it will be on Steam. I expect I'll try to play as much of the game as possible, you know, like story-wise, and then maybe like if it has a mercenaries mode, then maybe like a little bit of that. There's like extra content.
この俺を止めようとて無駄よ。あなたが織田信長ですね。いささかやり方が強引ではありませんか。仕方なかろう。強引に押し入らねば話が進まぬのでな。俺を打ち
So many enemies here.
かなう相手ではなかったか。
こりゃお見事ですな。
耐えきれん。聞かせてもらう。耐えきれん。聞かせてもらう。
That's the first enemy I've fought that has like an elemental attack. Like ice arrows and shit.
俺たちの力十分に示すこと
Oh,
がで
that's
きた。
it. Nice.
これで上洛への道が開けよう。
信長、負けは認めるが、一つ聞かせてくれ。あんたは
Are
何
you
で上洛
advancing
を目
on
指すんだ？
Kyoto? I want to defeat
乱世
Nintendo.
の断りを壊し
To put an end to
天下
Nintendo.
一新をなす。そのためだ。
天下一新か。いい響きだな。その野望、俺にも協力させてくれねえか。ただし、朝倉には手を出さないでくれ。あそこと俺の家とは古い付き合いなんだ。
よかろう。では、この盟約を確かなものとしたい。例えば、当家と縁組を結ぶのはどうだ？
You're gonna make Oichi marry.
それは私が浅井家に嫁ぐということ？急にそんな。
姫様にそんな顔をされたら、俺も即答はできねえな。この話はまた次の機会とさせてくれ。
ならば一、次の戦で長政の勇姿をよく見ておけ。縁談の話はその後でまた考えるとしよう。
I'm not taking no for an answer. Learn to love him. Wow. Mystical. Dasa! I'm finally able to do something today? Hey! Matsu! You've been sleeping that whole time, huh? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just chilling out with a Warriors game on a Wednesday. With the new updated thumbnail art. I'm very proud of.
光秀、久しいな。すでに浅井との盟約はなった。
Just for the benefit of those watching
安心しろ。
in a VOD,
信長殿、あなたは
I
今
originally
天下一新
created
を掲げて上洛を目指していると聞いた。天下一新とは？
ああ。俺は
Why
乱
don't they
世
have a
の断り
PNG
に
of
抗えず、大事な弟
No,
に
I
死を
don't.
命じた。その時、
It was an original artwork that
大切なものすら守
I
れぬ
didn't
この
like
乱
the
世を
look of
壊
very
し尽く
much
し、
after I
天下
made
を
it.
一から作り直
Can't
す。
find it now for whatever reason. I guess I
上洛は
disliked
その
it
過
that
程に
much,
過ぎん。
but I've replaced the
そうか。
artwork with
信長殿、
something a bit nicer.
俺も乱世を憎む者の一人だ。俺の正しきを貫くため、
Like
共
I
に
did,
戦わせ
I
てほ
did
しい。
details on the breastplate,
いつかまた、
floral
お前と
details,
共に歩め
a
る
lot
日
of
が来ると
texture
歓迎しよう。
overlays for the cloth,
後ろの者たちも一緒か。
floral patterns.
それがしは明智家に仕える身ゆえ。
Very, very happy with how it turned out.
ならば、共に行くのみ。
俺も光秀と一緒に行くよ。
I don't know if I have an
もし
example
上
of the
洛
old
がなれば、
thumbnail because I
天野
even
最高にも近づけ
overwrote
そうだ。
the old thumbnail
Nobunaga
JPEGs with the new.
この者は
JPEGs.
山中鹿之助という。出雲尼
I
子の
really
中心
didn't
で
like how they look
死
before.
家最高を志す者だ。
Thank you, thank you.
そうか。いい面構えをしているな。利光も鹿之助も光秀を
Shikanosuke.
支えてやるといい。
はい、信長様、よろしく
Guy
頼
with
み
the
ます。
Jotaro hat with the horns on it. Right, 9,720.
今日はいかがなさいますか？ ま
Uh,
たいつでもどうぞ。
いらっしゃい
as
ま
per
せ。
usual, I'm going to put all my money into
毎度ありが
stat
とうござい
points.
ます。毎
That's
度あり
all
がとう
that
ご
I
ざい
seem
ま
to
す。
care about
ありがとうございました。
is equipping characters with skills. Battle of Kanonji Castle. Kanonji. Like Don Kanonji.
浅井長政は
I thought that was a
信長
name
の
that
大使に共感して協力を訳し
that Tite Kubo had made up. Now I find out it's a name with historical
また美濃を追われた後朝倉家の客商となっていた明智光秀と再会を果たし
Welcome back to the Nobunaga clan, Mitsuhide Akechi.
その光秀の仲介により信長は将軍家に仕える三淵藤秀
Are
と
the
再
Samurai
建
and
すること
Dynasty
となっ
Warriors related? They are games made by the same developer and publisher,
観音寺城の戦
but
い
Samurai Warriors is based on the Japanese feudal period, the Sengoku era, the warring states
お初
era,
にお目にかかる
and Dynasty Warriors is based on the Romance of the Three
三淵
Kingdoms,
藤秀と申す
the warring states of China.
足利
So
義
the
輝
short
公
of
が
it
三
is
好
Dynasty
松永に
Warriors
討たれて
is
以降
set in
京
China,
に将軍
and
は不
Samurai
在である
Warriors
と
is
聞く
set in Japan.
その義輝公の実弟足利義昭様が今は越前にあって
And then you've got similar things like
で
Sengoku
義明殿が次の将
Basara
軍になるため
is
に
based
この
in
俺に手を貸せと 義明様が共にあれば
Japanese
上洛の大
Sengoku
を
era,
立
so
ち
the same as Samurai
京
Warriors.
に
And
い
then
る
you've
三好勢
got
を逆賊として討てる
there was a Samurai Warriors spin-off that there was a Dynasty
信長殿の上洛戦
Basara
に
spin-off that
将
was
軍家を助けんとする大名の助力も期待できよ
なるほどな拒む理由もあるまい
oh right, okay, that's part of the Samurai Warriors.
義明殿を京へとお連れしよう
Uh,
いよいよ今日へ向けて出陣
the
か
other one I'm thinking of.
天下一新
It's
を
not
出すための
Spirit
戦
Sonata I'm thinking of.
腕が鳴るぜ
南近江の
Oh,
六
the
角勢は
one.
手強かろうが長政がいるならばどうにかなろう
Minus
ああ
Samurai.
敵は甲賀の忍びどもを味方につけてるし今日を牛耳る三好三人衆も出てくるかもしれねえが
Yukimura
俺
Gaiden.
たちなら勝てる
I think
それくらいでひるんでたら
Yuki
天下一新なんて夢のまた夢だ
Yukimura Sanada
こりゃまた
PS4.
頼もしい味方を得たもんですね
I'm thinking of Sengoku Basara Legend of Yukimura
お
Sanada.
かげで俺
which
も
is,
気合入ってきた
part of the Sengoku Basara
信長様
series.
長政殿今日まで一気に駆け抜けようぜ
There's plenty of games based on this era of Japanese and Chinese history. Yeah, I was cleaning up and found a new 2DS XL I bought from eBay years ago for spares or repair. It defo don't boot. You think it's worth trying to fix it? Best person to ask would be Jim. I mean, if it doesn't boot, that could be something as simple as battery. Like if you've tried plugging it in with a 3DS charger and it boots up, then it's probably the battery. If not, it could be something on the board that's fucked. In which case, you know, you may as well play the lottery as to whether or not you'll be able to fix it.
俺のやり方見せてやろう
兄様の足は引っ張らないから
Someone's definitely been in it before. Then it's probably damage. But I mean, the only way to find out is to open it up and see, right? Right, I actually want to make sure I put fucking recuperation on this. Because it's annoying me that I'm not recuperating. Circle. Nullification, Constitution. What's Oichi got? Like, literally nothing. Let's upgrade Oichi a bit. Get a Muso gauge point. Enemies drop more gold when defeated. Duration of skills up. Increase XP. Okay. Increase speed so I can increase XP. Shortens ultimate skill cooldown. Yep. And luck up. Sushi Sunshine is here.
Sushi Sunshine, Sushi Sunshine, Sushi Sunshine.
絶対知らない。
何これ
luck up. Oichi decreases damage taken from enemy arrows or gunfire. Increase equestrian skill. Decreases damage taken from enemy officers. Let's get that. How's this game so far? Really getting into it, but you'd kind of hope I would be, given that it's stream number 3 of it. You would hope it's getting good. Let's use some stock weapon mastery. I can afford to. Oh, wait. In doing that, I actually got a few more skill points to spend. No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, well, Warriors games tend to be, like, really long anyway. That's the reason for making it, like, a once a week thing. Is that it means that, that I can chisel away at it across multiple weeks. It's something that fills the schedule. And it's the kind of game where we can discuss things that are a bit more off topic because, you know, it's kind of like a blank canvas game to stream. Ocarina of Time was so good the N64 magazine split it into 2 parts, the review. Oh wow, yeah. That's kind of funny. Oh, that's sneaky, that is.
あまり見くびらないで。私だって戦えるんだから。
I'm split out.
成り上がりが調子に乗り寄って。今日滑る三好の力。
うそー。
知らせてくれる。天下を支えてきたのは三好と六角。貴様ら下船の輩の出る幕ではないわ。よく吠える犬は叩き伏せて黙らせるほかあるまい。敵将。 打ち取ったぞ。耐えきれん。聞かせてもらう。
卑怯者の三好や六角に都を任せられるかよ。これからは信長様の
Used to
時代だ。
subscribe to N64 magazine back then.
すごく張り切ってるみたい。
Yeah, my parents never really like let me get like a magazine subscription. It probably worked out that we spent more money just buying the magazines every. What would they have been back then? Monthly? Gaming magazines typically were. But I don't think gamers of the 90s would have even been able to comprehend a game that looks this good at a resolution this high, running at a frame rate this high. And this is on a struggling base PS4. This runs even better on a Pro. Whee!
光秀、またお前に背を預ける。修行の成果、見せてもらうぞ。任せてくれ、信長殿。
Nobunaga must work with Mitsuhide. Kill troops.
地ならしはこの程度でよかろう。
Okay, that just means Nobunaga must kill troops. Let's not, like, overcomplicate things, video game. Yeah, I see them from time to time, but what I see more nowadays is just, like, children's magazines with, like, a novelty toy on it. Like, here's a Sonic magazine, and it comes with a Sonic plastic like clackers or whatever. And you're like, okay. There was some kids magazine that was called like Toxic. It was around for a while. I don't know if it still is. It had like shitty children's toys like taped to the front of the magazine. Oh, and sometimes they'll come with like a small packet of candy. Yeah, I still see him, but not as much. Bino's still around, I think. I did see a Bino Fortnite parody once, where they climbed on board, you know, a battle bus type thing and jumped out with like, I think they called it Fork Knife, and it had Minnie the Minx, I think she was called, with a knife and a fork as their pickaxe, and you know, she was a minx. She knew what she was doing. Tomomichi Iwanari and Yoshida, Shigemasa Yoshida. Okay, I'm on my way to. That's what I was trying to ascertain, was am I on the right way, and I am. Last year I bought a Bino comic, huh? You bought them and didn't get around to reading them. That's like me in video games, like buying video games and not getting around to playing them. That's what things like PS Tedium are for. It's like, it's an excuse to just pick up games off a shelf and play them. To at least give them a brief go to see what they're like. And I have a new waifu. She's got that Gwen Stacy hoodie thing going on. Oh, my queen. Yeah, me and Blu-ray movies, for sure. Okay, stop aura farming. Stop aura farming. Fucking aura farming that shit. The drum corps captain, I'm going for him. Yeah. Oh yeah! Take him out! Take them all out! I noticed that Oichi's lost some health. Hurry and defeat Mitsuki. Okay. That I can do. Orewa! Keep the combo going. That was incredibly cheap of me to do. To switch back and keep the combo going, but... The higher the combo, like, the better the drops I get tend to be. So, I try to keep the combo.
撃つべき敵は信長
It's a bit cheeky, but counts, works.
どこかで見たような。
あんたも織田の身内か？それなら会ったことあるかもな。
あなたって一体。とにかく今は戦わなくちゃ。
やっぱ強えな。
Ooh, a live-action Gundam movie starring Sydney Sweeney? Hold on! Suchi! That's two things you like! Together at last, like nuts and gum! How does that happen? That's funny, that is. She has great Gundams. She does. That is what I call small world syndrome, right? It's like South Park and Fortnite, right? It's like when two things you're into collide, but I feel like a lot of that is like deliberately engineered by people way smarter than I am. Like South Park was appearing in places in the lead up to South Park Fortnite. You know, it's like underwear you can buy in B&M bargains or Home Bargains or wherever, and like collectible figurines and stuff. Like, it's very clear what was going on. It's all engineered. It reminds me of... Why is there like friendly fire in this game? Is that where I'm losing most of my health? Yeah, regular show getting a new season, so they've added regular show to Fortnite. Hey, works for me. Nothing wrong with a good cracking pair of tits. Oh, what's it called? Nature Watch, that BBC program, has made an absolute career out of showing tits on TV at 6 PM in the evening.
ならばこちらは二手に分かれて当たるか。我ら三好一党こそが乱世の覇者よ。織田も浅井も敵ではないわ。
敵将、私が倒したよ。
耐えきれん。聞かせてもらう。い
つも選ぼってるだけあんじゃねえか。
I'm getting that jelly donut before it disappears.
よし、この辺りの敵は倒したぜ。連中の結束も大したことねえな。
When did I say that?
何が起きていたんだ。
敵の戦意をくじくなら今が好機だ。三造城に織田の旗印を掲げ、せつけよう。
Right, next.
三 造城に織田の旗印が立っただと。実は北から来るのではなかったのか。三造城を奪還しろ。南に戦力を投入するのだ。開門。
What's the south at once? Ah, path is open.
光秀の企てにつられて敵が出てきたな。この機を逃すな。和田山城を落とせ。
六角に蒲生あり。織田勢ごとき押し返してくれる。
奴らこの城を取り返したいんだろうが、そうはいかねえってな。
俺をうつけと侮ったか。
聞かせていただこう。そこまでだ。
Oh, Rokaku as well? All these names that I know in like other video games and movies and stuff. And it turns out that they're all names that are from like Japanese history.
そくなし入れ。
私が倒したよ。
と駅伝聞かせてもらう。
良い働きだ。一層励めよ。
Yeah, take that, Sadahide. What's his name? Ogino?
六角をしのぐと言われ
Gamo.
た蒲生もこの程度。ならば
That
義
old
方の
Gamo's
恐れに
capable of.
足らんな。
Yeah, Gamo.
俺がやる。
甘く見ないで。
振はなんだか。
I like how Nobunaga was saying that's all he's capable of. It's on the other side of the arena. There's no way he'd know. The Sadahide fell. Yeah!
俺たちも続くぞ。遅れるなよ。
あんなにはつらつとした顔をして、多分まっすぐな人なんだろうな。
Yeah. There's some health for Nobunaga.
だいぶ出遅れたが、この和田山城より敵を打ち払うぞ。
長政のやつ生意気な。門を開けよう。俺が返り討ちにしてやる。開門。和田山城は俺たちの手に落ちた。織田の旗印を掲げ
Right,
ろ。
what's the next target?
六角は何をしている。大が忍びでも何でも使って敵を追い払う
Name's
のか。
Oichi.
俺がお前を倒す。
Got Oichi balls.
絶対にだ。
あの人、まさか短期で突入を？私も行かないと。
Oichi must defeat Yoshisada Rokaku.
数
She must. Okay.
うまくやればお前の相棒の失態は目をつぶって
Sometimes they pick a
承知。
target and say you must do it as another character.
この信長こそが天下無双よ。
我に組みする者は皆信長に向けて進軍せよ。
私がやるんだ。
親父の戦ぶりはやっぱすげえな。
Are you correcting my terrible Japanese pronunciation? You must be new here, Sushi.
甘く見ないで。
と駅伝聞かせてもらう。
自らご活躍とは恐れ入りますな。
I don't pride myself on my pronunciation being good at all. I'll say anything the way I need to in order to make a
それでこそ俺の親父だぜ。
poor quality pun. My humor comes from the book of Break Charles on Takeshi's Castle.
力及ばずか。お見事にございますな。
あなた浅井家の当主なんでしょ。こんな無茶な戦い方をしたらダメじゃない。
悪いな。でも信長様に並び立つために今は戦果を上げて
Can't let Nobunaga
浅
be
井の
taking
無名
him
を
out.
高めねえと。
ちゃんと先のことを考えてるんだ。ただの無鉄砲じゃないみたい。
悪いカズージ、やっと願いが叶ったんだ。俺ずっと親父に会いたくて。
好きにしろ。どうせ六角も終わりだ。俺も身の振り方を考えねえと。
お姫様、いや一お前には助けられたぜ。ありがとな。
Oh, I don't think I've seen her ultimate yet, or if I have, it's been a while.
浅井家家臣海宝綱近水産長政様助立ちいたしますぞ。
Break Charles Japanese is worse than your Welsh. Yeah. I could probably benefit from learning some Japanese. I don't see the drum corps guy anywhere. Oh, XXX Tentacion's entire, like, everything they ever made, anything that was on their hard drive, sort of thing. I can see that being a big deal for XXX Tentacion fans, but I won't be downloading it. I barely got 120 gigs of space, and if I do, I'd fill it with low res or stable diffusion checkpoints or game installs, you know. Recommend learning Japanese. Yeah, I'd probably enjoy it. Oh, Oichi's low on health. Don't know what's going on here. Whatever it is, it can fuck right off. So I noticed there's drum corps glowing in the corner, and I have no idea why.
相手ではなかったか。なんと見事な。叶う相手ではなかったか。
Oh, item acquired. I was hoping that might be health. Gotta look around for some health. There's usually quite a bit on the battlefield here and there. Especially if I'm careful not to break it all open while I'm exploring. There's some. Okay. I'm gonna let her teleport to to our target. We did it.
もはや今日に達したも同然。時をあげよう。
Speaking of Kanye, yeah, but isn't it set for March 20th now? And you mean Alan? Just Alan. He keeps flip-flopping on his name, so for ease, I'm just calling him Alan now. Asper! So that when you're playing Japanese games with heavy Japanese text, you can play like a Giga Chad. I mean, I can recognize things like inside, outside. Yes, no, save, load, you know. But outside of that, it's spotty, my knowledge.
Oyashi.
Oi.
あ、お前。
When do I get to play as Kunoichi?
まあ、ぜひに及ばずだ。
Da. That's taken us cleanly to 3 hours. 3 hours and a bit. Tokyo Agaro versus Tokyo Agaru. Heard Agaru. Agaru, push pineapple, shake the tree. Hey, Rosen!
異能での戦いの後、俺が預かったあの赤ん坊だ。
そういうことか。
あんた、俺の
Yay! We're unlocking the Kunoichi.
違う。
またまた照れちゃって。
Oh, she's got fishnets too!
俺を娘とは認められねえ事情があるんだな。まあいいや。別に俺は姫様になりたいわけじゃねえ。忍びの技で親父の役に立ってやろうと思ってよ。
光秀、この娘の面倒はお前に任せる。
俺が
That's it! Miku Nishite Agaru. That's where I've heard it, yeah.
またざに小娘の世話などできると思うか？
Miku Nishite Agaru.
光秀、頼んだぜ。わかった。預かろう。
In English, like in the official English, that song's name is translated to "I'll Miku you for reals." Is the official English translation of that song title, but I don't think Miku Nishite Agaru necessarily translates literally to "I'll Miku you for real."
それに、俺はイチにも惹かれてるようだ。裏表のないお前には、
forced marriage.
話せる。この先もそばにいてくれたら心強い。縁談の件、前向きに考えてみてくれないか。
長政様。
一の縁談がなった。ゴンロク、お前も一について浅井家に言ってくれるか。
This whole thing of like clans marrying into each other to like to facilitate partnerships. I'm sure we'd all like to be Miku. Yeah, I'd like to be Miku for reals. Really not liking that moth. Yeah, that's because I was having issues with moths.
今日はいかがなさいますか。
Never have liked them. Can't live with them. Can't live without them.
またのお越しを。
いらっしゃいませ。
What's that? More experience points? I should really be buying these every level. But...
毎度ありがとうございます。
I like having
毎度あり
skill
がとうござい
points.
ます。ありがとうございました。
Ooh, we've unlocked a secondary Nobunaga's path. That years ago. Oh, years. Yeah, probably about... That might be a quote from about, like, 2017 or 2018 or so. I would hazard a guess. I was gonna stop, but then it started getting a little bit busy in here again. So maybe we'll do one more. But I won't do a standard mission. What I'll do is jump into Citadel mode and do a Citadel mission. Prelude to the Battle of Nagara River.
俺のやり方見せてやろう。
兄様の足は引っ張らないから。
Units summoned in Citadel mode can be changed before the battle. I want Drum Corps. Go do that. Change equipment. Do I have a better talisman? Yes, I do. Increases damage taken from enemy arrows and gunfire. Elasticity. Oh, right, okay. Ultimate skill. Health gauge recovers faster. That's everything Oichi can currently get. Right. Gain a character's ultimate skill. Maintain balance when hit by an enemy. When health reaches 0, recover once. That. Reach level 25 or higher. Okay. Worth raising Oichi. For some attack power increasing. Right. So these missions, they are set up in a slightly different way. It's about defeating as many enemies as possible within the time limit. And when boss enemies appear... Right, down on the D-pad, okay. Supply transporters. Right. Beat the enemies carrying supplies. Done. That's 300 gold. My trouble. Got some boss characters in. Defeat the powerful army. That's so they can reuse one tech string for every army.
私にだってできるんだ。甘く見ないで。
ここは引くほかあるまい。
Oh, Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, from what I understand, they changed Makoto into a television or news reporter, a journalist or something, and they changed her nationality. But I mean, Ghost in the Shell has so many like separate canons. Like standalone Complex is separate to like the original Ghost in the Shell. And then like Arise is separate to standalone Complex and an original Ghost in the Shell. Then the movie is a separate canon as well. So like it doesn't really matter that they change stuff. I'll watch it at some point. I'm sure I will. XP and gold? Oh! Whoa! Gold overload? Actually, it tells you what your rank is as well in this mode. It's not like guesswork. Quiet. Tells you how you're doing in terms of points. There's more enemies around to keep my combo going. The original anime? Do you mean the movie? I haven't seen the original movie. I haven't seen Ghost in the Shell 2 either. The one that's by Studio Ghibli, I think. But I have watched the first season of Standalone Complex. And that is really, really good. A rank. 2.
何度でもかかってくるがいい。
Standalone Complex is really solid. Oh, there's good gold from these. I'll do a couple more before I finish. Standalone Complex, I think was on Toonami back in the day. But I wouldn't have seen it on Toonami. Ninja unit. Female spy squadron. Get the ninja unit to level 3. Joe. Need more gold. Need more mineral.
またいつでもどうぞ。
いらっしゃいませ。
No, that was cell materials! No! No!
毎度ありがとうございます。毎度ありがとうございます。ありがとうございました。
No, it's too easy to sell by accident! Defense of Mikawa. Ah.
俺のやり方。
兄様の足は
Like I said, haven't seen the original. I've seen the cutscenes from the PS1 game. I want to get this next. You might like the Alita movie that came out in 2021-ish. That's pretty solid. Played a bit of the PS1 game. Well, of Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, I've tried before and can't get further than like the boss of level 2. I think if I like learn a bit more about that game and sort of get to know its mechanics and features a bit better, I might actually get into it. I was going to do a Ghost in the Shell tier list at one point. Ghost in the Shell video game tier list. Alita, Battle Angel, Alita, or Gunham, also known as Gunham, Martian Memory, whole bunch of different names. Gunham is pronounced Ganmu in the Japanese, so Ganmu, Gunham, Alita, Battle Angel, Alita. The live action is pretty good. But it's also almost like 3 hours long. So it's one of those movies, like, I could understand if you, like, came back another day and finished it. I didn't have that luxury. I watched it in the cinema. Ganmu or Gunham, I think like that. But it might be one N. I'm not sure. Might be one N for November. Yeah, it was a long film when I saw it in the cinema. It's Robert Rodriguez who did From Dusk Till Dawn. But it was originally a project by James Cameron. So you can see the James Cameron cinematography in it, as well as the Robert Rodriguez cinematography. So you get like a combination of the action, which Robert Rodriguez is really good at, and also the really like cinematic, like artistic shots that James Cameron's really good at. Get like a nice mixture of both filmmaking styles. It is a visual feast of a movie, and then got some really nice battle scenes in it. That's a Gintama quote.
聞かせてもらう。
私の意志、戦場に示してみせる。
Oh, speaking of moths, we got a small one come in. I figured it would happen eventually. I had the window open for cool air tonight. We're at the stage of the year where the moths are small, so it's fine. But when we start getting the big ones, that's where I draw the line.
この俺を止めようとて無駄よ。この俺を止めようとて無駄よ。敵将討ち取ったぞ。
聞かせていただこう。
Level increased.
そこのお前。
そこのお前。
勢いは俺たちにあるようだ。
Suck on my what? Yeah, combination Taco Bell and Pizza Hut.
聞かせてもらう。
敵将討ち取ったぞ。
くそしてくれる。やっぱり俺は。
Cool. I think that was only an A rank though.
何度でもかかってくるがいい。
Alright, we've hit 11. I'm gonna make this my cue to finish for tonight. Thank you very much for coming to the third Warriors Wednesday. I'm glad to see this becoming becoming something. Oh, this is how I get materials, huh? Just playing this mode.
今日はいかがなさいますか。
Enough gold. I'll need more
いつで
lumber.
もどうぞ。ああ、いらっしゃい。
Blacksmith. Need gold
ま
and
たのお
mineral.
越しを。
いらっしゃいませ。
Shop.
ありがとうご
I
ざい
can
ました。いらっ
sell
しゃいませ。
a skill gem. Alright, we've upgraded the shop.
ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいま
We
せ。
get cool stuff in the shop now. Oh yeah. Items that increase our attack or power for like a short period of time that we can purchase and equip. Hoping these might be worth more. Or the store might carry more materials at a time, but apparently not.
ありがとうございました。
Okay. Hermit's Retreat. New event scenes.
おくつろぎください。
Oh, I have to get my friendship up with characters, huh? There's a feature like that in Token Rambo Warriors.
馬の調子はいかがですか。
Except because there's a smaller cast of playable characters, everybody has like more cutscenes that they share with each other. Fire horse. bought a horse. Level up your mounts. Coach mount. Oh! Mount used for coaching will be lost. Why would you... no, why would you do that? Why would you have me lose the horse? Oh, I see. This combines the skills so you get like a level 1, level 2. I don't like the way that works, but okay. Pincer attack on mountain armor. Cool, okay. Let's go ahead and do a hard save. Somehow I've managed to put 11.5 hours into this across 3 streams. Right, thank you very much for coming. I'm gonna go. No stream tomorrow night. Well, extremely unlikely, given that I'm working until 9:05. I probably won't get home until almost 10 p.m. So assume no stream tomorrow night. Then maybe yeah, Friday night. Probably the last Halo 2 with Ant. Saturday, nothing because I'm working. Sunday, playing by ear. I'll keep you posted. Until next time, if we live that long, take care.